Hey guys, I wanted to make this video because there's a lot of people asking me what is HCG and where do you get it from, and what do you do while you're on HCG, and just the whole thing. What is it? The the main question I get is what is that stuff? So basically HCG is a human, I can't say the whole thing, chronographic gene of something. Anyway, I know what it is, but I don't want to say it wrong. But it's a hormone that comes from the placenta, and it's harmless to you. What it does, it affects your brain. It affects the hypothalamus, and it allows your body to use stored abnormal fat to get through the time that you're eating the 500 calories. Now, of course, on this video, I'm not going to be able to state every single thing, all of that. That is why you do your research. That is why you do your research, like everyone else that has done HCG and has did it successfully. There's not one person that can sit down with you. I mean, maybe there is. Maybe, I think it could be possible. If you had a few hours to sit down and read over the protocol from Dr. Simeons, it's free. You can print it off. But I ordered it. It only cost me like $2 from Amazon. But the reason why I ordered it was because I already have lots of paper everywhere from school, so I just rather have the book. And the book is almost identical to the manuscript. And basically, it tells you what to do and what happens, and it tells you why you're overweight and the different types of or why people become obese. And basically, while you're on HCG, there's either a 23-day protocol or the 43-day protocol. The 23 days mainly for those people either testing out HCG to see how it works, if it works for them. And then the 43-day is the one for people who have a lot more weight to lose, or yeah, mainly for those people. So there's a lot of people who have a lot of weight to lose, like me. I had around 70 pounds to lose, and I've already lost 42 of it. So, now I'm on phase 3. And by the way, there's 3 phases of 8. Well, there's 4 phases apparently, according to Kevin Trudeau's book. That's another book that's very, very helpful. It's called The Weight Loss Cure, and it explains the manuscript a little bit more simplicitly to where people can understand it, instead of, some people may not understand all the doctor terms and everything like that, so they may just kind of get the wrong idea. But Kevin Trudeau explains in depth, like the well, he doesn't explain it in depth, but he gives you a broader horizon of what's going on with it. And but you do need to stick with what the protocol says. Kevin Trudeau's book and the protocol are, from what Kevin Trudeau puts in there, are almost identical. He does add a lot of things that you should do. Now, you don't have to do all of those to lose the weight. Like he says, don't use the microwave. Now, that's not necessarily true, that you can't use the microwave. So for that part, that's just outrageous to me. But he also has phase 1, to where his phase 1 is cleansing. Dr. Simeon's phase 1 is basically loading, which is loading your abnormal fat reserve so that you won't be feeling sick while you're or tired and weak while you're on HCG. Basically, it's basically, you know, that's for you to, you know, have those, because whenever you're on HCG, you're having over 2,000 calories running through your body. So you're not supposed to be hungry. Although I was a little hungry, but it wasn't hungry like, oh my gosh, I need to eat hungry. It was just like, oh, I was just a little hungry. But when you're on HCG, you have to drink your water. That is a very strong recommendation, because when you don't drink your water, it shows on the scale. When you don't drink water and you eat a lot of salt, you end up retaining, because you need salt retains water, and that's just, you know, how it is. But with HCG, there's no exercise required. If you had already exercised, then, you know, you could continue to do that and, you know, walk or whatever, but not any vigorous exercise, because it can affect what you see on the scale. And yeah, so on my first round of HCG, I went the recommended 43 days. I loaded for 2 days. I was on HCG for 43 days, and I lost, oh my gosh, I didn't even calculate how much I lost. Let me calculate it right now. Let me stop it. I think I lost about 27 pounds. 26 to 27 pounds on it. And, I mean, it's worth it. I mean, it's really, I mean, it's not pricey if you're guaranteed that you're going to lose the weight. I mean, these other diets that is just like, oh, okay, well, I may lose the weight. Yeah, those seem pricey to me, but HCG is priceless to me. I would do what I did to lose the weight now again any day. Like, it changed. Oh, stop, Leilani. That hurt. It changed, I mean, my aspect on a lot of things. Like, I didn't know that, I mean, a lot of people think, oh, eat fat-free, eat fat-free. No, some fats are actually good for you. Too much of anything is bad for you. But the fact that on phase 3, that you can eat whatever you want except sugars and starches, and there's so many people out there making up recipes so that the people who really crave those can have those. But the thing about HCG, though, it changes the way you feel about food. I mean, yeah, some people cheat. I mean, who doesn't cheat? I mean, it happens. You're in a situation, you know, your family's not eating what you're eating, so it happens. But I mean, it does change the way your body thinks about food. And another thing, HCG has a phase which is the phase I'm on, to where you maintain your weight. I've never, just like Mama Clock said, I've never been on a diet that does that helps you maintain your weight. You either have to stay on their product. Oh, another thing, I'm not on HCG right now, but I'm maintaining my weight. So that shows you that, you know, this is not something that people are trying to make money off of to have you lose weight, or to have you have to keep using it to stay the same weight or to lose weight. You know, it's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be you lose what you're supposed to lose, and then you maintain it on your own without the help of HCG. But HCG is rapid weight loss. It's roughly a half a pound a day for women and a pound a day for men. And I mean, literally, that's what happens. Like, that's... Are you okay? Huh? Oh! Why are you trying to beat me up? Literally, that's what happens. Like, literally. Like, the first 3 days, I lost, like, I think 5 to 8 pounds. I don't know. I forgot. Don't quote me, but you can watch, I mean, my first video to figure that out. Or my few first videos. But it is a wonderful thing, and I have about 28 more pounds to lose, well, 25 to 28 more pounds to lose. I think 130 is my goal. Depending on how my body looks at that time, my goal was 125 by the end of the year. But I'm definitely going to get there before then, because with HCG. So, and I know a lot of people are trying to get in shape for the summer. This is perfect. It takes 43 days to lose at least 20 pounds. Some people, all they have to lose is 20 pounds. Some people have to lose 100. You get started as soon as you can, then, the better it is. And then you start learning more. But I recommend doing your research, because if you don't do HCG right, you will gain weight. And that's not a bad thing about HCG. That's a good thing, because you need to do your research on anything that you're doing. You don't need to just jump into it and get it from somebody else and think you know what you're doing, because you don't. You need to know what you can't eat. For example, some people, eat broccoli on the protocol. It's not on the protocol, though. Some people do okay with that, and some people don't. Now, you have to do what the protocol says. You can't go off of protocol. Some people can, but you shouldn't, because it's just not safe. Not saying that I wouldn't. I just, don't complain if you go off protocol and something bad happens. That's all I'm saying. Because the whole point of the protocol is for you to follow it. So, all of those people out there, Mama Clock has a website called HCG Diet Mart, and it explains, a little bit about HCG, and it has a link to the manuscript by Dr. Simeons. So, that's the best thing I can tell you guys. There's also a HCG Yahoo group. There's a HCG No Cells group on Facebook. There's many videos on YouTube that is very informal. But make sure you're watching the right ones. Of course, there's some out there that just want to sell HCG. Watch the ones with the real people on there. There's lots of real people doing this to help HCG dieters, and get through this. And that's another reason why I vlogged every day, and I'm going to continue to vlog as much as I can, because it helps. You're showing what you're going through. It's a real life experience. It's not like I'm on an infomercial saying, oh, I lost 190 pounds and eat this, put this on your food and eat this. No, this is different. This is strict. You have to be strict. You have to follow rules. You can't make up your own rules. This is just, it's like a lesson. So, anybody who asks me about the diet, I'm just going to send them this video, because not that I'm being rude, but it's hard to explain it in depth, because there's so much information needed that you need to know. Like, for example, you can't use certain lotions while you're on HCG. While you're on it, yeah. So, but some people are okay. Like, some people use their lotion and they're fine. But to be safe, because that's what the protocol says, that's what you should follow. But, this is a video to help those that want to know more about HCG. But, like I'm telling you, like I've said before, do your research. Do it, because it will help you in the end. You don't want to go by what someone else says, because there are some shady people out there, and they'll tell you some wrong things just to hurt you. And that's just true. So, do your research, and, get everything in order, and then, go for it. Because what do you have to lose but pounds and inches? And that's what the manuscript's called, is pounds and inches. And it is true. HCG works. And any of those people out there saying it doesn't, and you shouldn't be on 500 calories, well, they're the fat people out there still, aren't they? They're the ones that aren't losing weight and not getting more beautiful like the rest of us. So, you can just roll your eyes at them and keep going, because they don't know what they're talking about. Obviously, they haven't done their research. So, you guys have a great day, and comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you.